Hey, what's up? Nobody yet, because nobody's watching. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes until people get on here before I start. Hey guys, what's up? Hey. Hold on. Oh, there you guys are. I think I can see. Okay, hi guys. Britt Johnson here. Thanks so much for tuning into my live stream. I hope most of you guys are out of school already. It's 4:25 on the West Coast, so everyone should be out of school, but nobody should be in bed yet. So I am going to actually do my, if you've been following me for a long time, I always do NFL picks and predictions, whatever, picks or predictions, whatever you want to call them, and I do a game of the week. So we are going to start first with my game of the week. This year, the NFL is celebrating year 100, and so with that, my game of the week has to go to the Thursday night game. Now, usually whoever the people who played in the Super Bowl, or at least the defending Super Bowl champs, always play the very first game of the year, which is, or would be, the Patriots for this year, correct? Yes. But because it's the 100th season and there are only 2 teams currently in the NFL out of the 32 teams that were part of the original group 100 years ago, which are the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals, the game of the week this week is actually Chicago Bears. And Chicago Bears have one of the longest rivalries, or best rivalries, I would say, with the Green Bay Packers. So they are actually playing each other on Thursday night, tomorrow night, and this clearly, since the Bears have been there since the beginning, this is also going to be the Bears celebrating their 100th season as a franchise as well. So the Packers, I'm going to just do quick, so how my picks work for those of you guys who are new. I do one game of the week, and I'll kind of go into that game a little bit more, and then the other games, I just list my picks for the week. So because the Packers and Bears game is my game of the week, I will talk about that first. So as you guys know, Packers have not been to playoffs in the last couple seasons, and it's not Aaron Rodgers' fault. It's because their defense has been trash. I would say this offseason they definitely tried to fix some of those problems defensively. Obviously, most of you guys know they got 21 Savage on their team, or some may call him his real name, which is Darnell Savage. He was their first rounder, and he is a safety, and he was added to the roster. They also made got a couple Smiths on there, and I'm not excited about it. I just don't think they did enough, because the next group I'm going to be talking about and who they are going to be playing is the Chicago Bears. Now, last season, Chicago Bears were first in the NFL for defenses in points allowed, third in yards allowed, and it was led obviously by the guy that the Raiders, I think, are still kicking themselves over, Khalil Mack. So you have Khalil Mack on the defensive side, and their defense is killing. And then you bring in the young guy, Mitch Trubisky, and he's been playing relatively well. I think their receivers, along with him, have matched up pretty good. Their run game is pretty decent. So, but at the end of the day, it's offense sells tickets, defense wins games, especially for this game. I think the defense is going to matter more, because even though Aaron Rodgers obviously is like the 2-minute warning champ of the world, and he kills it last second, I still think the Bears defense has them on that one. For all you bettors and gamblers out there, the over-under for this game is 46.5, which I think just proves that this game is going to be pretty, not a super high scoring game, but like a pretty decently scoring game. Both guys are going to be able to score, but it's going to be whose defense can stop the other team's defense more. I think the Bears are going to do that. The Bears are actually a favorite by a field goal to win this game. It's home field advantage at Soldier Field for the Bears. A couple years ago, I went to a Bears and Packers game, but it was at Lambeau. Amazing game. I think whoever has home field advantage kind of wins this one. In this case, it goes to the Bears at Soldier Field. They got this in the bag. They're winning the game. So my pick for Thursday Night Football is Bears. And again, the betting world has them a favorite by 3. My, I guess I can look at your guys' comments really quick before I go to my other stuff. What do you guys think of my game of the week? Papi Chulo, Chad, said Bears going to win since it's at Soldier, like I said, but Packers are coming out the NFC overall. Out of the NFC overall? Or the NFC North? I don't even think they're coming. I don't know. And Bears won NFC North last year. I am definitely, thank you, Ricardo, for $2. I love it. But I do not think that it's time yet to pick an MVP. Football, among any sport, is like the most unpredictable sport in the world. Like, it depends who gets hurt, what's going to happen, whatever. So I see you guys already asking about some of the other games, so I will get into my list. Again, these ones are not a full breakdown of the game like I do for my game of the week, but I do let you guys know my picks, and I do have them all listed here. Okay, so first game is Falcons at Minnesota. I love this matchup between Xavier Rhodes and Julio Jones. I think Xavier Rhodes is one of the only guys in the league that literally can slow down Julio, consistently. He's done it year after year. I think he consistently shuts down Julio. He's great at that. I think it's more important to see, this game's at Minnesota. Yeah, I think this could be a pretty decent game, but this game is going to determine the whole tempo of the year for the Vikings, so I think they need to win it more than the Falcons need to win the game, and it's at home for them, so I'm actually going with Minnesota Vikings winning that game. Next game, Chiefs at Jacksonville. I think this game has the most individual battles that you want to see out of any of the games this week, because you're going to have Tariq, there's just tons of guys that are going to go up against guys on the other team that are going to be really good. But I do have everyone's NFL MVP winning it. Chiefs are going to win it. Patrick Mahomes, they're winning that game. Next game, I have Titans versus Browns. Oh, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but they're better now. I'm having the Browns winning this game. Bills and Jets. I think this is probably going to be a really close game. I actually don't care if neither one of these teams win. I think of the 3 New York teams, these are the 2 lamest ones. They're going against each other. Sorry if I have any Jets or Bills fans in here, but I'm going Jets to win. Next, we have the Ravens and Dolphins. I mean, Ravens, pretty decent, but Dolphins literally have the worst percentage out of the betting right now of who is going to win the Super Bowl. They have the lowest percent. It's they're 5,000 to 1 right now to win the Super Bowl. I think they're going to suck this year. I'm going with the Ravens winning this game. And next we have 2 NFC East battles. This is college rivalry week for the NFC East, apparently. Redskins and Eagles play. I have the Eagles winning that. And my Dallas Cowboys are playing the Giants. Now, I always say the NFC East is the most competitive division just because we either all suck together or we're all really good together. I think we'll all be relatively decent this year. The Giants, I don't like the Giants. I feel like we always randomly lose to the Giants. Last year, we did all right. But I'm going with Cowboys. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm never going to go against the Cowboys on my pick'ems. I tell you guys that every single week. It's been like that for years. I will never go against the Cowboys. So Cowboys are beating the Giants. Next game, and it's Cowboys at home. Usually Cowboys at home loses to the Giants, and then they win on away against the Giants. But either way, they're going to win. Next, I have Colts and Chargers. The Colts, I think, are still in shock about the whole Andrew Luck thing. And even if Andrew Luck was playing, I don't think they would have won the game anyway. I have Chargers on that one. The Bengals and Seahawks. I have the Seahawks going. Bucks and 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo is back, and I think he has so much to prove, and I think this is going to set his personal confidence level for the season. The first couple of games are. So I think the 49ers are going to win. I think they have no choice kind of but to win. They had a horrible season last year, obviously because Jimmy was down, but I think his confidence level all depends on these first couple games. Let's see, where was I at? Oh, Lions and Cardinals. This game I have as a complete toss-up because it's like, who knows what's going to happen with this game? Like, the Cards did so much to change up their roster in this offseason, and obviously they have Murray, and so that's something to be excited about, but he's a young guy still, so who knows what's really going to come of it, right? Who knows? So on this one, I actually have the Lions winning this. Not saying that they're better than the Cardinals, but the Cardinals are just such a young new team, and they made a lot of changes in their offseason, and so I have the Lions on that one. Patriots and Pittsburgh. I'm going with the Pats. Thank you, Ricardo. You want to make a bet on the Green Bay Bears game? I have Green Bay Packers. Okay, the only thing with that is the Bears are only supposed to win by like 3 points, like a field goal. So that's not really a good place to make a bet in. And Palm Springs is like kind of far from LA. I'll think about it though. And then we have 2 Monday Night Football games because it is the first week of football season. The first one is going to be the Texans and New Orleans. I have the Saints winning that one. Battle of the South here. And then we have the Broncos at Oakland. I have the Broncos winning that one. I think both of them still kind of match up decently with each other, but I just don't know what to expect from the Raiders. The Raiders did pretty good in postseason. Obviously, they lost their last game, but they just made Antonio Brown mad by fining him $54,000 for missing some preseason or some training camp stuff. So he's probably a little pissed off at his owners or manager, general manager, and coach right now. So who knows what attitude we'll get from Antonio Brown on Monday. Not that I think he has a bad attitude at all, but it should just be interesting because I think they played your boy. Okay, so those are my picks for the week. I will be doing these every week. I will try to do them every Wednesday. Also, if you're just normally watching my channel, I do my brunching with Britt. Some of you guys have been asking about that. I have a schedule now. I'm going to be posting it the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of every month. So because of how the end of August went out and then the first week of September, it seems like I haven't posted in a while, but I will be posting a new episode of Brunching with Britt next Tuesday. But look forward to seeing me do a live every Wednesday at the latest, prior to kickoff on Thursday. But I'm going to try to get these out on Wednesday and just do a quick live and let you guys know my picks for the week. And then I also will be selecting a game of the week. If you guys have any suggestions on what my game of the week should be next week, please hit me up in the comments below and let me know what you guys think my game of the week for week 2 should be. And we'll just keep going like that. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my live. I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments. I can't really go back and look at all of this stuff, but let me know in the comments what you guys thought of my picks for this week and what you thought about my game of the week. Thank you, Ricardo, for sending me $7. If any of you guys ever want to send me some money, please do so. Appreciate you guys. But thank you guys again. I will see you guys very soon. Again, Brunching with Britt will be up next Tuesday at noon. And then I should see you guys at the very least next Wednesday doing a live. I might do one earlier than that. You never know. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you guys. Bye.